with 104 undocumented Indians landed in Amritsar on February the 6th this year. That is when we visited the Komagata Maru Memorial at Budge Budge near Calcutta. A second flight is expected to land in Amritsar tomorrow. This second flight of deportees would be among 487 that would be sent back to India. In the first flight of 104 Indian deportees, many were handcuffed and shackled. That is why the story of Komagata Maru that happened in 1914 is resonant today. Please take a look. We are at the Komagata Maru Shahid Ganj, the memorial to the people, to the passengers who sailed on the Japanese steamship, the Komagata Maru, from Calcutta to Vancouver and then sailed back only to be shot here in Budge Budge at this venue. But why are we talking about the Komagata Maru incident today? The incident resonates because an American plane, a C-17 Globemaster III, is scheduled to land in Amritsar later this afternoon with 205 deportees, people who the Trump administration has decided are illegal. I don't know how humans can be called illegal. But a history of Western exclusionism the history of Western exclusionism is long, and probably the most resonant here in Budge Budge, where we are now standing. What happened with the Komagata Maru? In January 1914, the year the First World War broke out, a successful Sikh businessman from the British Malaya, Baba Gurdit Singh, chartered a Japanese steamship, the Komagata Maru. The ship set sail from here in Budge Budge and went to Hong Kong, where a lot of people boarded, embarked the ship, stopped over at Yokohama, and around April-May, it reached the shores of Canada just outside Vancouver Harbour. At Vancouver, only 24 of the 376 passengers were permitted to disembark by the Canadian authorities. Canada in 1914 was a far cry from the multicultural society that it claims to be today. The ship was outside Vancouver for nearly 2 months. The passengers were starved, there was very little water, sanitation was the worst possible. Then the ship was pushed away by a naval ship, by a warship, and it was pulled away by tugboats and thrown back into the ocean. The ship, with all the deportees, had to sail back to India, and this is where they disembarked. Shortly before Budge Budge is a place called Kulpi. At Kulpi, further to the south, a British district magistrate, a district commissioner from Punjab, and intelligence officials embarked the Komagata Maru, searched it before permitting it to come here to Budge Budge. At Budge Budge, the passengers were allowed to disembark. They wanted to go to Howrah, to the Gurdwara in Howrah, where Baba Gurdit Singh wanted to take the Guru Granth Sahib they were carrying and place it at the Gurdwara in Howrah, that is northwest from here. Just excuse me, let the lorry go.